I'm LJ. I'll be your guide as we step into the world of horror movies. I'm here to give you some tips about how to get the most out of your movie watching experience. But preparation is necessary. First, get popcorn and a friend. Blanket optional. Now that we're horror movie ready, let's begin. There are many choices to make when picking a movie. The easiest way to tell movies apart is separating them by subgenres. First are monsters. If you're only one who is easily scared of vampires, werewolves, Frankenstein, trolls, large monkeys, or sharks, anything that could rip you apart, don't worry. Turn on the lights and look closer at the classics. Many of the characters created during what we call the horror golden age uses deformities as a way to conjure fear into a viewer because it's unfamiliar to the normal. The first use of scary makeup was seen in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. His unproportioned body and grotesque hair frighten young children. But he doesn't become truly terrifying until he becomes violent. The thing is, the murder and the violence are qualities that horror viewers crave in monster movies. The simulated death and gore created rush and disgust within the audience. Let's move to slashers. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, Scream, Halloween, Silence of the Lambs, Funny Games, Saw, Last House on the Left, and Strangers are easy to watch if you can remember the blood is red dye mixed with corn syrup, and the neighbor isn't always a psycho killer next door. Think about the time-tested visual tropes the director uses to scare the audience.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula.
For example, if someone is walking alone, they will probably be stabbed within the next 30 seconds. Being isolated in a film leaves the character vulnerable and defenseless. Do you start to wonder, how many more times is she going to ask the dark room who's there or escape by running up the stairs? Here's another. If the camera is zoomed in close to the character, it's probably because someone is sneaking up behind them, waiting to catch them, and you off guard. Pay attention! The music playing in the background is an easy way to predict something is going to happen. If you hear the sound of violins deeply rising, don't be surprised that the killer is about to attack. Now for something completely different. Supernatural movies involve the belief beyond a god, a devil, the balance of good and evil. Fans love this subgenre because it causes increased paranoia. Examples like Nightmare on Elm Street, Sinister, The Shining, It, Carrie, The Ring, Oculus, and Dead Silence. These films require our attention. Supernatural films focus on the unknown, a possessed object, a woman being taken over by a demon, a spirit, or a ghost. These movie plots are being revealed through smaller details. The audience must wonder why the film decided to focus on point A instead of point B. In order to understand the psychological state of the main character, one must make the decision to believe in faith or science. The supernatural films manipulate our mind with fear, but give viewers a level of choice. Our last subgenre is the zombie movie. Unless you really believe in the apocalypse, can a virus be powerful enough to cause reincarnation and force our digestive system to crave human flesh? The zombie's main purpose is to gross out the audience. I know being eaten alive sounds gruesome, but this category lacks creativity. The special effects department continues to disappoint. The spaghetti muscle being torn away isn't convincing. When taking a closer look, the zombie movie uses a combination of fear from slasher, monster, and supernatural movies all in one. Now that horror is more understandable, I hope the gore, blood, and unfamiliar monsters will become less frightening. Use this guide through fear as a reference to the next time you're picking a movie. The horror subgenres will be less intimidating knowing the tricks behind the show.